This video is going to talk about mandatos formales, or formal commands. In order to create a formal command, you take the yo form of the verb in the present tense, you drop the o, and add the opposite ending. For example, for comer, you have yo como. Then you drop the o and add the opposite ending. So since it's an ER verb, you're going to add an a or an an. So we have coma for usted and coman for ustedes. For AR verbs, you're going to add an E or an EN. So we have yo preparo, drop the O, and then we have prepare for usted and preparen for ustedes. Now it's important to take the verb in the yo form first because of irregular verbs. So for hacer, we have yo hago because it's a yo-go verb. We drop the O, add the opposite ending. And since it's an ER verb, we add an A or an AN. So we have haga for usted and hagan for ustedes. Now, when we use direct objects with our commands, for example, coman las verduras. Las verduras is our direct object. Our direct object pronoun changes to las. And with an affirmative command or a positive command telling someone to do something, you add the direct object pronoun to the end. So we have coman las verduras becomes coman las. Now notice you have to add the accent to the O in order to keep this sound. Coman las. When you have a negative command, or when you're telling someone not to do something, the direct object pronoun goes after the no and before the verb. So you have no las coman. When you're using indirect and direct objects together, you keep the order the same as it would be in a normal sentence. So the indirect object goes first, then the direct object. So if our sentence is buy me the vegetables, compre las verduras para mí. Las verduras is our direct object, and para mí is our indirect object. So our indirect object pronoun goes first, which is me, and our direct object pronoun, which is las, goes after. And we attach both of those to the end for an affirmative command. So we have cómpremelas. And then you have to make sure the accent is on that first O in order to keep compre sounding the same. And if it's a negative command, don't buy me the vegetables, you are going to put the direct object and the indirect object before the verb and after the no. So you have no me las compre. Now, there are a few irregular commands, and they are dar, which changes to de or den. Ser becomes sea o sean. Estar becomes este o estén. Ir becomes vaya o vayan. And saber becomes sepa o sepan.